that anybody can give is their time, right? That's the most valuable thing that is there. And you're giving it to me, and I'll make it worth your while. People make fun of me, especially my husband. He's like, why do you kill people with so many slides? So yes, I have 90 slides because how can you ever learn about something that's as complicated as a BSMD program in 5 slides, right? So that's what it is. I'm going to tell you thoroughly about what it takes to get into the BSMD program. All you've got to do is pay attention and watch. Okay. And any questions, please put them in the chat and I will address them. Okay. So let me just get situated here. I have a lot of my windows open, and because of that, my computer is kind of slowing down a lot. So I'm just going to clear that up and get started. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, the BSMD webinar. I'm going to tell you what are the different options, BSMD, BSDO, just about everything. Okay, so let's get started. About the BSMD, so it's this webinar is about how to get your child into a BSMD program in just 12 weeks without feeling overwhelmed, because that's what is my goal and intention. Okay. And let's hear it from you. So how many of you feel that the BSMD process is too complicated and stressful? How many of you want to make sure that your child gets into the program without wasting time? And how many of you want a clear-cut, step-by-step instructions to kind of take you to the finish line, right? All of us, right? It's a no-brainer. And that's why you're here. And I know you're not alone. Most parents feel the same way, and I'm here to simplify the process. Okay. And about me, I'm an immigrant. I studied in India. I'm from a very, very small town called Tumkur. Okay. And of course, my brother went to the local library and he got me the application for the other RECs or NIT, and I landed in CREC or Calicut REC, which is the tier 2 IB in India, the RECs, and I graduated top of the class, right? But I was very frustrated with the lack of clarity in the college process. I'm like, why is this so hard? When my son was applying 6 years back, I wanted to simplify the process. Getting information was next to impossible, right? And that's why I left my corporate job. I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach. I'm a positive psychology coach and an executive functioning skills coach, which is a prefrontal cortex of the brain. I coach students who are on the spectrum, who are on IEP, who are on 504, study skills as well. I'm a certified pranic healer, and I did my college counseling from UC Berkeley. Okay. So yes, what's in it for you? Why should you stay till the end, right? Why should you even be here? All right, your time's valuable, and you're going to learn about the step-by-step process to get your child admitted into the BSMD program to avoid these top mistakes most students do and get rejected. And also, we have a proven system that's helped over 500 students. And I'm going to show you the results. There's no fluff here. There's no BS here. You'll get like straight out information. Okay, so who is this program for? You want your child's success in the BSMD. Your child is a very competitive candidate, but you don't know how to make them stand out. You're overwhelmed with the competitive process and all the noise that you get hearing from other people and all that, and Google, right? And you want a proven system. I mean, if you are one of them, you are in the right place. Okay. And we will share with you the admissions roadmap and everything that you need. Okay. our success. Our students have gotten into Stanford, UPenn, MIT, Cornell, Harvard, Carnegie Mellon, all the UCs, Georgetown, UT Austin, name it, UNC, Chapel Hill, just about every college that you can think about. And BSMD specifically, a lot of colleges, right, that are there, BSMD, BSDO. And of course, you want the success formula. So we'll get started. I'm going to go over the different paths that are there because you need to know what the different paths are. Of course, one is a traditional path. There's nothing wrong with that, where students do 4 years of undergrad, do their MCAT, then apply to the med school through the portal, right? That's a very, very good backup plan to have. If you're multitasking, please come back. If you want to take a snapshot, please take a snapshot of this because the same thing is going to be repeated for BSMD, except the requirement is different, okay? Of course, to apply to med school, a candidate needs MCAT score, overall GPA, science GPA, shadowing experience, clinical exposure, research, volunteering, and letters of recommendation. Okay, and there's another program which is somewhere in between the traditional and the BSMD, which is the early assurance program. I really like it. This is where students apply for the BSMD in their sophomore year. So what does that mean? That means they get 2 extra years to test out the waters to see if they really want to pursue that, right? So University of Toledo is like that. Case Western's pre-professional program is like that, right? So that's the early assurance. The last but not the least is the combined medical program. That's why you're here, right? So there are different names for that. Combined medical program, BSMD program, accelerated medical program, direct medical program, whatever it's called, it's a combination. So students are applying for the BS, the undergrad, and the master's MD all together, right? In high school. I mean, can you imagine how hard this program is? But it's completely doable. And the advantage of this is there's no separate admission process, and then it's a guarantee. Sometimes it's a conditional guarantee. Sometimes it does a conditional guarantee where a student has to maintain their GPA and sometimes MCAT scores, right? So that is what it is. But it's a good plan to have because it takes out the uncertainty whether the student will get into the med school or not, okay? So another very good option is a BSDO, okay? And I have interviewed a lot of faculty members of the DO program, and I will be releasing those videos where MD is allopathy or modern medicine, DO is osteopathy or osteopathic manipulative treatment, which is more spine-based and everything. It's a very up-and-coming field, which is very good to pursue as well. So this is the difference between MD and DO. And I want you to kind of, next time you go visit your doctor, kind of ask them what kind of a doctor they are, because my primary care physician is a DO, and he's pretty amazing. So a lot of DO doctors, they come back to the mainstream. They're pediatricians, they're physicians, they're gynecologists, all kinds of doctors. So there's nothing, if not, it is exceptionally good to kind of have that opportunity to do a DO program, okay? So Samya, I did make you a panelist. Can you please accept that? Yeah, okay. Okay, so any questions so far? What program are you leaning towards? Are you leaning towards the traditional program, the early assurance program, or the BSMD? I want to hear it from you. Put it in the chat. Excellent. BSMD, very good, very good. Anyone else wants to share what program you're leaning towards? Excellent. Yes, very good. Early assurance is a very good choice. Okay, yeah. Okay, anyone else? Very good. Okay, we want a lot of we want more engagement. Please, if you're here, you might as well be more engaged. Otherwise, it's like talking to myself, right? I really want a lot of energy. Your energy is going to fuel me, right? The more quieter you are, the less energy I'm going to have for this presentation. So please, if you're here, you might as well participate. I just request that you stop multitasking and pay attention here if you're here, right? That's what it is. Excellent, excellent. And I saw a question about the dental program as well. I'll definitely tell you all about that as well. So wonderful, wonderful. So this is what it is. I'm going to go further into what it takes to create a profile, right? I told you all about the program. Now I'm going to dig deep about what are the components or the key ingredients that you need for a BSMD program, okay? Just give it a second. Okay, so yes. Okay, here you go. What makes a great BSMD profile, right? These are the 6 components. If you're multitasking, come back. If you want to take a snapshot, please take a snapshot as well, because the 6 key ingredients are academics, okay? Test score, like I said, there you had MCAT, here you have SAT or ACT. So it's not test optional when it comes to the BSMD program. You have research, which is super important, community service or volunteering, clinical exposure. There's no negotiating with these things. And then they're looking for wow factor of the extracurricular activities. If I ask your student or if you're a student here and ask you what's your best activity and you come and tell me it's HOSA, you've lost the BSMD game. It's because HOSA is not a wow factor. HOSA is a club, right? And also, I want to tell you that I'm not putting down HOSA. I'm going to show you the different tiers of extracurricular activities and everything. Okay, so let's go. Number 1 is academics. They're looking for class rank. If you don't have that, that's perfectly fine. They need good GPA. They're looking for AP, IB courses. It doesn't matter whether it's IB or AP. Okay, then they're looking for AP biology, AP chemistry, calculus AB is good enough, BC is a bonus, stats is a bonus, physics 1. So this is what I call the golden rectangle. These courses have to be in your child's profile. It doesn't matter if you're in the senior year, they just want it to be there, right? So these are the 4 courses, okay? And the test scores, they're looking at upwards of 1530 in SAT. ACT is 34 plus. Personally, I prefer ACT over SAT, but the colleges don't distinguish that, okay? I feel like ACT is a more predictable exam. It's more critical thinking and problem solving. And my students do exceptionally well in ACT over SAT. And I highly recommend taking both and seeing where you stand, okay? And next, I'm going to dwell deeper into extracurricular activities. And Samya, do you want to share our WhatsApp group and other things so that people can join? Okay. So in case we miss out on you asking any questions, you can put it in our WhatsApp group. You can join our different WhatsApp groups as well. Okay. So I'm going to go over how colleges rate the extracurricular activities. Okay. So how do they evaluate it? Okay, there is tier 1. There are 4 tiers. This is tier 1. It's rare, exceptional leadership, like national awards, prestigious achievements, going to conferences, getting news coverage. I'm going to show you all those examples. That's tier 1. Okay. And next is tier 2, which is not as significant as a tier 1. Tier 1 is going to conferences, national awards, science Olympiad, math Olympiad, all those high achieving awards. Now, tier 2 is slightly below that, but it's still leadership, competition, music distinctions, sport distinctions, okay? And then you have tier 3, which lacks the distinction of tier 1 and tier 2, but then it's like leadership of clubs comes into this tier 3 category. Some musical distinctions, smaller level, marching band is actually tier 3 or tier 4. Okay, and tier 4 is the most common activity, which is participation, right? You're participating in clubs or general volunteering comes under this. Okay, so these are the 4 tiers, and a strong applicant has about 8 to 10 extracurricular activities. 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, multiple tier 3s, and more tier fours, right? So that is how you create a good blend for your extracurricular activities. Any questions relating to that, please put them in the chat and I'll address them, okay? Next, I'm going to talk about the wow factor of the extracurricular activities, which is super important, right? Number one is community service. You need upwards of 100 hours for all 4 years combined, right? And it has to be related to kind of the medical field a little bit, STEMish, going to the hospital, hospice care, all these are community service, okay? After that is shadowing. Okay, you need total of 100 hours all 4 years, right? And also, it's like good if you start early, as early as possible to get shadowing. So shadowing is something that cannot be compromised. You cannot say, hey, I have very many volunteering hours, so it doesn't matter. It's not like that. You have to have physician shadowing for a BSMD program, okay? And then research. Research is very, very important. The earlier a student starts research, the better it is. Submitting to journals for publishing. And all of these are examples of research, right? So there are two types of research: working in the lab and also publishing a research paper, right? So after the pandemic, it's extremely difficult to work in a lab. And that's why we offer a lot of research programs where students get to work with university professors and write a research paper and publish it in journals. Okay, and then a well-researched paper is published in a journal, and it is peer-reviewed. It's peer-reviewed in the sense that there is an expert that is brought in to check to verify if that particular research meets the standards and it's valuable, right? So getting a paper published and peer-reviewed is a biggest honor and censure of BSMD programs, okay? Next is the cause area. This is something that is very, very unique that colleges look for. They're looking for empathy. They're looking for some kind of advocacy, right, in the medical field. And they are looking for about 100 hours where a student has taken on a cause and spend significant amount of time spending to solve that cause, okay? And these are some of the examples of a few cause areas that my students have done. One is, like, for example, this student has this cause where she helps senior citizens feel less lonely. She cares about the mental health of the seniors. So she has this cause where she showcases her research as well, her achievements, and what is her mission. She wants high school students to spend an hour, just 1 hour in a senior home, right? So this is a very, very good cause. And she can create all kinds of events to make their life better. So you see how much empathetic she is about the senior cause, and she's showcased all the things that she has done here. Okay, so this is one example of the cause area. Okay, and another one is this. So this particular student wants to bust the vaccine myth that is there. There are anti-vaxxers and everything. So she wants to kind of bust that myth and kind of conducts all these kind of events to kind of promote vaccine knowledge and everything. She does blogs. She's going to interview with experts and everything. Okay, so these are some of the cause areas. I have another cause area which is super interesting. Now this is Isabella. Her passion is horses, and she's an equestrian. So what does she do? She kind of uses horses to heal neurodivergent children, right? So she's done research in this, and she kind of has game days with therapy horses and everything. She raises awareness at her school for neuroscience and everything. So this is her passion. So this is what we call as a cause area, which is the wow factor of the extracurricular activities. If it's one thing that I want you to take away is standing apart. If you feel like you've got to blend in, you've lost the BSMD game. That's it. They're looking not for cookie cutters. They're looking for trendsetters and risk takers. That's it. Okay. And I'm going to share some examples of wow factors of extracurricular activities. Now, if you see here, this student is a is a teen suicide prevention advocate. Okay, so he conducted many events and he got a lot of news coverage. And he was on ABC, Fox News, and everything. So this is like the top tier one activity. Another tier one activity is this student went to an international conference to submit his paper on space research on neurospace. I can't even get that in Puerto Rico. So you see how much these kind of activities are there. They are cut above, right? And then this student did composting in her school, right? So she kind of recovered over 300,000 pounds of composting that she did, right? So these are some of the examples of some of the examples of the wow factor of the extracurricular activities. So I'm just going to take a break here and find out how you're doing. Does this make sense? Okay, I just want to hear from you. Does this make sense? What are your thoughts about it? I want an engaging team, so I'm not going to go ahead until I hear some answers. Does anybody want to share their thoughts? What do you feel? Does this make sense? Come on, don't be afraid. You can like privately message us on to the host, or you can put it in there. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? What are your thoughts so far? Thumbs up, thumbs down is also good. Come on. We want more engagement. Come on. Let's see that. Okay. Yes. Yes. Of course. So this is the success formula for BSMD. There it is. I've told you all about it, right? So now I'm going to go a bit deeper. Any questions, please put them in the chat, right? And okay, I'm going to explain some more. If you have any questions, please put them. I see a lot of questions coming in. I will answer them after my presentation, because if I start answering your questions, I'll never finish this. So yes, please. Yeah, okay. And also, okay, so then we have another student. What she did was she distributed surplus medical supplies to the homeless, right? So these are some of the wow factors that really, really helped with, she got into Baylor to Baylor, right? So that's what it is. And now I'm going to go over the BSMD application process. It's a 3-step application process where you have the undergrad application, right? You need to get accepted into the undergrad program. And then you're invited to apply to the BSMD application. And after you get selected into the BSMD application, then you will be called to a mini medical interview, a multiple medical interview. Right, so this is a 3-step process to get into the BSMD program. And some of the colleges also require Casper. Casper is an online psychological test. If you're applying to Drexel and Hofstra, they need Casper as well. Okay, so this is a 3-step process. Okay, so any questions about the process? And now I'm going to share 3 secrets for the BSMD profile. Okay, 1, perfect academics is a myth. 80% of rejected students had perfect grades. So what is the difference is in the positioning. You've got to like position yourself to create a profile that immediately shows the admission officers how dedicated you are to serve in the medical field. Okay, that's secret number 1. Okay, secret number 2 is the wow factor. If you have a very generic resume, you're not going to cut it, right? You've got to have a unique spike, cause area, initiative, research, leadership to make your profile pop. Got it? And that is the second secret. Okay. The third secret, you don't need any expensive solution like 20,000 or something. We have our own step-by-step framework, which is like fraction of the cost, right? So that's the third secret. Okay. And so do I have your permission to reveal our success formula? You are going to say yes, but I'm going to take your permission anyhow. Okay, so who is this program for? You want to skyrocket your child's success. You want to create an unbeatable profile, outplay the competition, and of course, learning. Learning is something that you can never stop or compromise on. Fuel your child's learning, then our programs are for you. Okay, so we have research program. We offer these different programs, but at the moment, we have nanoscience in neurology, neuroscience in neuroscience. I'm sorry, I'm just tongue twisting. Nanoparticles in solving neuroscience or neurological issues is what we have. That it's very specific. So how is our program designed? Right. So basically, it's deep learning with an expert and then creative writers. So students work with our research professors as well as creative writers to come up with a 4,000-word research paper that we help them submit in different publications. And this is run by a university of, I'm sorry, Arizona State University. She's an expert in nanoscience, right? So nanoscience, biomed is like a very, very popular field that we have, okay? We also have AI, which is kind of currently closed. She is a professor from University of Maryland. She teaches AI. And the outcome of a 12-week program is basically we guarantee a completion of a research paper. We help students submit in scientific journals that accept high school research. We offer different conferences that students can go and present their findings, and they are going to get a recommendation from the university professor. So all these are part of the nanoscience research program. Okay, and I want to share with you successfully published research paper. We have had tons of students who have published their research paper, right? And we've had over 150 to 200 students who have published their research paper. And when you publish a research paper, you get a DOI link, right? Which you can put it in your application and your resume. So the admission officer will be able to see the abstract and your research paper. So this is the #1 extracurricular activity that a student can have. And that's what we offer. And we've had tremendous success with our program, okay? And also we help students submit to a lot of conferences and everything. And like I shared with you, a student went to, these are some of the past conferences, but the current conferences are also there. They're in a lot of places which have hybrid and virtual as well, where they take in students to present their abstract and create a poster, right? So this is something that is extremely unique and you will not find anywhere else. Okay, and our student successfully went to Puerto Rico and presented his paper on space neurology, right? So how does space affect neurological things and everything, right? So yes, presented his findings on synaptic vesicle endocytosis. Whoa, God, can you imagine? He's a high school student, right? So that is the the level of effort and success that we've had. I'm super proud of my students. Okay, and of course we have BSMD counseling. We are experts, right? And we run a 12-week program, and it's pretty darn amazing, right? So we help you with course selection, how to prepare for SAT, ACT, cover letter, resume, creating the wow factor. We help you find the volunteering opportunities. And a lot of parents complain about shadowing, not able to find shadowing. We help you find all of that. Honors and awards, creating a passion project. All these are part of our program, and it runs every Saturday. Is the program. Then on Wednesday, there's a Q&A where we show actual applications to the students, right? So this is counseling. This is for students in the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. This is not for students who are applying to college because it's a different program. They need to apply to colleges and everything. And if you are a senior, if you have a child who's a senior, please put in your phone number. We can help you with the college applications. So as a summary, You get 22 live sessions and one-on-one session. You'll create a tailored program for the student for academics, shadowing, leadership, extracurricular, volunteering. Everything is part of the program. Okay. And we have BSMD counseling who are applying to college. Basically, it's pretty much a lot of things, starting from the college list to building that course area, and everything is part of the program. Okay. And of course, if you want to schedule a call with me, if you're applying to colleges, then I do have a call where you can schedule a call with me. You can come and share your profile, and I can tell you how it's looking and what needs to be done. Right. So we have that as well. And of course, this is the mapping. If you're from 8th to 11th, 10th grade, you have the BSMD counseling and the research. And the senior year, you have the college application, and you can still enroll in our research program. If you're a senior, please come to us, and we will give you priority to get into our research programs, because you need that for your BSMD application. Okay, so nanoscience is something that's starting this week, this Sunday. I'm going to go over that. Right? So are you ready to make a difference? Right? That's what it is, right? I'm sure you are. So you have two choices. One, you can kind of figure out on your own, or you can follow a proven system. The choice is yours. So every day you wait, you're just losing out on time and opportunity, right? And of course, our BSMD program is not $5,000, it's just $900. And you will get a lot of, it's our entry-level program. Every student has got to go through this, and it's only $900, okay? And our research program is not 10,000, it's only 2,500 with coupon, all right? And right, and that's what we have. And our competition, you can see their cost is like 3,700, right? But you get like 25 sessions with us and a lot more value, like going to conferences and publishing, as compared to like 3,700 that is there. Okay. And as a summary, you get 25 live sessions with the research professor and creative writers. You get 2 one-on-one sessions with the research professor, 2 one-on-one with the creative writer, 1 final presentation or thesis. We guarantee completion of a research paper, submission to scientific journals, and recommendation from research program professors. Okay. And how do you register? All the information is on Gifted Gabber. I'm just going to go over all the pricing, and everything is on our website. Okay. So right here, you can go here, and at the moment, we only have nanoscience that's open. You can go in here, right? And you can go right here to Neuroscience Basic and put in the coupon Summer 2025. You will get $500 off exclusively here, right? And it's, okay, what did I select, and why is this coupon not getting applied? Okay, so it's 2,500 after you apply that coupon. Okay, so all of it is on our website. And if you have any questions, you can schedule a call with our wonderful team, or you can put in your phone number and email, and we can call you back. If you want to call back, we have our wonderful team that is there to support you. Okay, so you may be thinking, can we do it ourselves? Maybe, but making some costly mistakes, creating a patchwork, just like my dress today, right? Or you can follow our proven system to eliminate guesswork, right? That the choice is yours, certainly. And all it takes is 12 weeks to get your child into the BSMD program. That's it. 12 weeks for our research, 12 weeks for our counseling, but not the senior program, which is not 12 weeks, which is applying to colleges, which is much more complicated. Okay, but our research programs are 12 weeks. So you have a special bonus. If you enroll today, you will get access to my scholarship. My middle name should have been scholarship, right? So you will get a comprehensive on-demand course on how to win top scholarships, right? Everything is listed out there. And you will get a scholarship roadmap class with me, where I'm going to show you how a candidate won 7 BSMD offers. Now I'm also going to show you how the on-demand course looks like, and you will see the amount of details that it has. I'm just going to go in there and just get you to that. It's taking a long time. Okay, so this is the BSMD course for scholarships. You will find all the types of scholarships that are there here, right here. You will find all the scholarships for pre-med students. What are the different types of scholarships, how to get them, everything you will find in our scholarship guide. That is how thorough our programs are, right? That is, you get it when you enroll into our research program. Okay, and then you'll have a free session with me. Okay, and a secret coupon that we have, I'm giving you $500 off if you put summer 2025, of course. And yep. And you want to join our WhatsApp group? We understand that you have a lot of questions. It may not be possible to answer all of them. You can join our WhatsApp group right here. Okay, right here. And we will be able to help you right there. We share a lot of content that's exclusive to the WhatsApp group. You're not going to find it on our webinar or anywhere else. We share it exclusively. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just, okay, sorry. I just clicked that and kind of went there. Okay. Okay, so the question is, why join Gifted Gapper? I mean, why do you have to join any of our programs, right? So here is why. Why do you have to join our research program? You're going to develop the medical skills, right? The critical thinking that's needed. Boost your application. Number two, build connections with the researchers and everything. Show your passion for medical science, like picking a topic and going deeply does that, and you stand out. You build that wow factor of the extracurricular activity. That is why you've got to join our research program, okay? And why join our counseling, right? You will get to pick unique activities, find medical experiences, shadowing, find your passion, create a plan, right? You cannot go blind to these kind of programs because it's so competitive, right? And why join our college application, right? If you're in the senior year, please let us know. We are here to help you. We will help you build your cause area, the website, your college list, Common App essays, supplemental essays, MMI interviews. Everything is part of our program, right? So that's why, right? And I just want to share with you the acceptance letter of Duke. It says, I enjoyed reviewing your application and admissions committee was impressed by your innovative projects and research progress. So right there, you know what colleges are looking for, right? And of course, I'm going to give you a free scholarship guide. This is not as comprehensive as what I'm offering you as a part of the program, but you will get some amount of information in this, okay? So that's it, and I'm going to start answering the questions. If you have any questions, if you want to raise your hand, and I can promote you as a panelist. Okay, so put in your questions right there, and I can help you that. Hold on a minute. I'm just getting to all your questions. Okay. One second. I'm just going to start with all the questions right from the top. Okay. Our school district offers dental assure assistant program to in the senior year. Okay, very good, excellent. If we are doing all this work, shadowing and volunteering, will admissions be verifying this hours somehow? Should we track? Yes, absolutely. Great question there by a parent. Of course, you should track them. I also offer templates to my students. Always get the total number of hours in the letterhead of the doctor that you shadowed. And also volunteering, please track the hours because they will ask you that. Yes. Okay, so great. Concerned about hearing 50 hours shadowing physicians. That's why we help you find shadowing opportunities. And then there's another question, would like to have more input on how to do research. So please share your phone number so that, or join our WhatsApp group. We can tell you how to do research. You can join our program, which is available on giftedgabbard.com, and we will guide you into writing and submitting a research paper. So that's all part of it. Okay, and yeah, how much do these program cost for a 10th grader? Amrit, so the thing is, our research is 2,500. The combined research and BSMD counseling is 3,000, right? And just if you want to join counseling, it's 900. Okay. Do you provide insight around BSDO? Yes. My students have gotten into Nova Southeastern, NYIT, and everything. Okay, how much does this program cost for a sophomore? If it's research, it's 2,500. If it's counseling, it's 900. Okay. So any other questions? We are joining the WhatsApp group. My daughter is a rising senior. Where do I start? Great. You can start with the research program. That's the easiest thing because research takes about 3 to 6 months to get published. So the earlier you start, the better it is. Okay. What colleges offer a BSMD program? A lot of them. Please join our WhatsApp group and share that, because tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., if you ask me that question, I'm going to share you a list of colleges that offer BSMD programs. We have the list completely. Okay. Great question so far. I'm just going to answer some more questions here. My daughter is interested in the dental program. Exceptional. I forget. We do offer, I had a student who got into the direct dental program in PET. We do offer the counseling for that. Okay, so the question is, what if you don't have any tier 1, but tier 2 and tier 3? So that's perfectly fine, right? That's okay as well. Great question. How should you search for research opportunities to make them stand out? So that's a great question. We do offer research programs, and I want to share with you like how many people have gone through my program and gotten exceptional acceptances and scholarships. Right, so research is the #1 extracurricular activities that kind of helps build your profile, okay, and get a lot of scholarships and acceptances. I'm just going to share that with you. Okay, so these are the scholarships that were won by my students. They were all different students who are part of my research. And if you can see here, this girl got a lot of Fulbright scholarship. And you can see here, these are all my students who've gotten exceptional acceptances and scholarships. And research is the #1 extracurricular activity for that. Okay, great. I hope that helps you. If anybody needs a call back number, please put your number in there, and my wonderful team members will answer your question. Okay, our school districts offer dental assistants. What's better to go for dental? I mean, I have to work closely with you to go over that, understand your child's profile. This is an overview of the webinar. You'll have to join our course or engage us one-on-one so that we can look into the program, right? I'm not allowed to give you counseling advice without working with a student. I will lose my license. Okay, so I have to work very closely with you, and it's not this or the other because we have to analyze. Okay, so Uma, if you want, you can schedule a one-on-one call with me and we can go over. Okay, so great question. How long does research take to get published, and does it vary by program? It's a great question. So it takes about 12 weeks to finish the research, finish or kind of marginally finish. Then we help students finish up their research paper. Then they submit for publishing, and then it takes 3 to 6 months. Any shorter than that, you will raise red flags in the college admission process, because they know that research takes nearly 6 months to get finished, right? So that's what it is. That's the timeline that is there. Okay. As a rising senior, is it too late to process? No, it's not at all late. I've had students come to me 2 hours before the college application submission. I've had students come to me 5 days before the submission, and the student who got into the BSDO NYIT program came 5 days before. So we can certainly help you with the college application process. If you don't want that, then please enroll in our research program. We will make you take the one-on-one sessions much before, and we will give you help in the college application and everything. The choice is yours. We can help you either way. You just want to do research, please do that. And if you're a senior, do not enroll in our counseling program. That is not for seniors. For seniors, we have a different program. And if you're a senior, please give us your phone number. We will get you into the research program, give you access so that you can start doing your research tonight, okay? Because the clock is ticking. Okay, so yes, Tan, I will personally give you a one-on-one session if you enroll in the program. Yes, you will get a one-on-one session with me if you enroll tonight. I give you my word in front of everybody, right? Absolutely, you enroll tonight and come back and message me or do whatever it is. You will certainly get a one-on-one call with me along with the other one-on-one call that is part of the program. You will get a one-on-one call with me. I will personally go over your child's profile and give you the right advice. I'd love to do that. Okay, so what is the other question? My daughter is a rising 8th grader who's interested in the program. What can I do for her until she can join? Okay, you can go over, once you order, you will get access to the recordings and everything. So you can join the program and we will help you with that. We will help you with some pre-reading and everything that is super important, okay? It says, sorry, I put my questions in the QA box. Can you see them or should I add them in? No, I answered your question, Kinshuk. Your questions were very, very direct and good. You can share your phone number and I can call you back. Any support that you need, we are here to provide, right? And anybody needs a call back, please let me know, and I can help you with that, okay? And if you are a senior specifically, we are here to help you because your college applications are coming in and we work round the clock, okay? Yeah, so any other questions, you can schedule a call, you can ask for a call back. We are here for you, right? Also join our WhatsApp group, and anybody had a question about the college list or something, please post it in there and we can definitely share that with you, okay? Any other questions? Anybody? Okay, let me just go over Q&A. Did I answer? Okay, anyone has any other questions, you can message me privately or get on the WhatsApp group and ask me. That's the best way to get hold of us, right? If you think about something and you ask me the question tomorrow, didn't answer my question. What was your question again? Sorry if I missed out. You want to unmute yourself and ask. It's easy to miss. Sorry, what was your question again? Nagi, traditional. I don't see a specific question from you. Do you want to put your question again? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna, and I'll give you an opportunity to unmute. You want to come and ask me a question?
Yeah, my son is completing his undergrad in pre-med program.
Oh, okay.
He's preparing for the MCAT. Means he doesn't have what you are specifying, like tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. He has something, but I don't know. Maybe do you help on that, like to?
Okay, so why don't you WhatsApp me? My mentor does the MCAT and the medical college counseling. I don't do that. I do
Oh,
have,
okay. Mm-hmm.
okay, but you
Nope.
can certainly message me and I can put you on to them.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay? All the best. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so the question is, how long is this offer valid? It's just for tonight, because if you see on our website, I'm going to give you an opportunity to unmute S. The thing is, we don't give this, it's just that you're here, we're giving you this offer for scholarship and everything. It's not for general public. It's to reward you for being here on the webinar. Okay? You have a question specifically, you can ask me, right? And you'll get a free counseling session if you join in the research program. Just like I'm offering Tan, I'm going to offer it to you as well. Okay, is that clear? Okay. Okay, if you don't have any other question, I'm going to let you guys go. And I want to let you know you spent nearly an hour with me. That shows how dedicated you are towards this. And I want to wish you well. And I hope to see you guys in